guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys 10 signs that you are in an unhealthy relationship. But before we get into this video, guys, you already know what to do. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get notified whenever I post. Let's get into this video. Your big sis right here is going to give you 10 signs of an unhealthy relationship. So let's get started. Sign number 1, he controls your mood. When I mean he controls your mood is he controls how you feel throughout the day. Let's say you guys have a discussion or like a little argument or whatever, and he just ruined your whole day to the point where you don't even want to go out, or you're yelling at your mother, your sister, your friends, or you don't even want to be seen. That's what I mean when he controls your mood. Like, if you let this person control how you feel or your mood, sis, find you a new one. Because I don't know if you guys watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. There was a scene with Kylie, like they were doing like a video shoot or recreating like a shoot that Kris Jenner did when she was younger, and at the time Kylie was dating Tyga. So they were all trying to like recreate the video, and I think they were like on top of the car or something, and you know, they were all giggling, laughing, and Kylie ended up leaving the shoot crying, and she was just like, I can't do this no more, I can't do this no more, and kind of just walked away crying, because her and Tyga at the moment were having problems in the relationship. And you see how that one dude affected her mood. Like I tell myself, no guy will control my moods, especially now that I know. Like, I'm not gonna let no guy control my mood. I'm not gonna let no guy ruin my happiness. Like, if I'm having a great day, this man wants to argue with me or just ruin my day, so I'm not gonna let that affect me. Like, you know, I shouldn't let that affect me. I should just go on about my business. Like, yeah, we had an argument, but I woke up happy, and I'm gonna stay happy, you know. And I can relate to a lot of these things because when I was younger, I let this happen. I let this guy control my moods. And with that being said, like, you know, if we got into an argument or whatever, and I went to a family event, guys, I would literally be on my phone like, is he gonna text me, like, oh my god, and just anxiety was getting built up. I was like, oh my god, I need this man to text me. The whole family event, my ass was just sitting here, and when I did get a text message, it was freaking from Shein or Fashion Nova, like, hey, 50% off this outfit or whatever. Like, no, I wanted it to be him. And at that moment, like, now that I'm older, it's like, damn, he was really controlling my moods, like to the point where I was staring at my phone asking God, can this man text me? But he wasn't, because he could care less. He was probably out cheating, having fun, while I was over there depressed, sad, crying, didn't want to eat. That's what I mean when somebody controls your mood. When somebody controls your mood, it's an unhealthy relationship. When I used to let this happen, I wouldn't eat. I would stare at my phone. I would be in my room in the dark crying under the covers. I wouldn't want to go out. I didn't want to see nobody. And if I did, I was in a mood, like a very nasty mood. Like, I would yell at my mom, my sister. Like, no, we are in 2021, and we are not going to let nobody control our mood. So number 2, you feel insecure with him. No guy or girl should ever make somebody feel insecure about themselves. It should be the opposite of that. For example, if this person is constantly telling you, man, you have no ass, like the girls I'm with had a big old badonkadonk. It's like, bro, you start feeling insecure around him, you know? You start feeling insecure, and you don't want that. You don't want that in a relationship. You don't want to feel insecure. Because the moment somebody knows your insecurities, boom, that's like a power tool for them. Does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like they're throwing a weakness at you, you know? You guys know I'm insecure about my stomach, but it's like the person I'm with today he doesn't make me feel insecure about my stomach. That's me and myself and I that tell myself about, you know, I don't like my stomach. But instead, the person that I'm with kind of tries to make me forget about that insecurity. Like, he encourages me, like, it's okay, you're beautiful, this and that, you know. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. But if the person you are with makes you feel so insecure, it's like, no. Because the moment you feel insecure with him, like I said, there's no going back. And at that point, get out of the relationship. Get out, get out. I always tell myself, females should give compliments to the guys as well as the guys giving compliments to females. Because I know females, we, you know, us as females, we have more insecurities. But I know guys love when we're just like, oh, you're looking cute today. Oh, you're looking fun. Oh, like, give them those compliments. Boost their self-esteem. Because that is what your partner is supposed to do. Number 3, he or she is a bad influence. By that I mean, he influences you to do bad things or the wrong things. For example, in my past relationship, he was a bad influence because I never did drugs, and he introduced me to those things. He introduced me to those things. He introduced me to back-talking my parents. He introduced me into stealing. He introduced me into doing things I did not want to do, or doing things that I knew deep down was not me. That's what I mean when he's a bad influence, okay? Number 4 kind of relates to number 1, but he's controlling. And like, he's controlling and he's ungrateful of you. So with your partner being controlling, by that I mean he controls what you wear, he controls what you do, rather that's your social life, social media, home, whatever. He controls it. First of all, if he controls what you wear, I'm sorry, but no, that's a kid. You're dating a kid. Because, and I've always said this, especially guys, like, guys want, you know, the baddest female. They want the, you know, a baddest female that's wearing this with this and that. But when this bad female wears what she wants to wear, where her skin is showing, and the guy's like, oh, no, 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 no. Why are you gonna control what she wears? Like, that's a bad bitch right there. Don't control what she wears. You already knew what she was wearing before y'all started dating, so don't try to change her now, you know. So with him being controlling of what you wear, that's just a start. Like, you know, oh, you can't wear this dress because it's showing too much legs. Like, okay. And that to me proves that this guy has insecurities, or he's doing something he's not supposed to, or he knows he can lose you like this because you are a fine ass female, or vice versa. Like I said, I'm gonna find a different man, because that's just a no for me. Like, this is what I like wearing. I want to look like a bad bitch, but you won't let me because you're controlling what I wear. No. Skirt. Next. He's controlling what you do. He's controlling the people you surround yourself with. He's controlling your social life, like I said. By that, I mean, he controls who can be your friend and who cannot be your friend. He controls what you do, rather that's you going out to parties, you going out to eat. Again, from my experience, guys, these 10 signs that I'm telling you, I've been through it. I've been through it. So I know. I'm not bullshitting this. I know. Trust me. But anyways, so this guy is controlling how many friends you have, or you can't be friends with her, or you can be friends with her but not her, or all that. No. Because I lost so many friends because I let this man control me. Again, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not talking about BJ. I'm talking about my past relationship. Don't want you guys to get it twisted. But anyways, I literally let this man control who were my friends. And you know, I lost my best friend because of him. I lost so many people because I let him control me. I felt like I lost my sisters. I felt like I lost my mother because he was not allowing me to go see them or to go hang out with them. Like, who does that? At that point, this person needs help if he's really or she's really controlling who you hang out with. Like, first, he probably has trust issues. Second, they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. That's why they don't want you doing that, or you know, hanging out or anything like that, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, you should not let nobody control your life, because that's a big sign right there. If this person is really controlling everything you do, please move on to the next. All these signs I'm telling you guys, it's for a reason. These are toxic signs, and you shouldn't put yourself through these signs or a relationship like this, because like I said, at the end of the day, the person who gets hurt is us. Because you know, we don't want to admit that you're in a toxic relationship, or you don't want to see that this person is not meant for you, or you don't want to see the reality of things, you know. Number 4 and 5 also align together. He's possessive, very overprotective, as in he doesn't let you go anywhere. Like, in order for you to go somewhere, he's going with you. It's like relationships need their space, okay? I'm not saying take a break. I'm saying you do not always need to be with each other 24/7, because I feel like that causes so much arguments and just so much tension. Like, if you're with somebody 24/7, I don't know, I don't think I could do it, but it's just like you need that break. Rather that's you walking to the mailbox, or you going to go get your nails done, or walking the dog, or going to go out to eat with your mom. You need that space. You guys need space. Because if he's overprotected, and let's say you don't text him back in 5 minutes, he's like blowing you up, like, where you at, this and this and this. It's like, hey, chill, I told you I was gonna go out to eat with my mom, and you keep texting me, like, no. Or overprotective is like, who's that guy that tried to talk to you? What the heck does he want? Like, you do not need all of that, ladies. I'm telling you, there's so many guys and girls out there that will give you the world, and that will treat you like you're supposed to be treated. So do not lower your standards and go for a guy or a girl who has these traits. Like, to me, they're just sick. They're sick and they need help. They're toxic people for a reason. Leave toxic people alone. Nobody wants to be in a toxic relationship. Who wants to be in a toxic relationship where you guys are always arguing, the person's always controlling, overprotective? No, I don't want none of that. So number 6 is lying. That's another unhealthy sign in a relationship. If this person is constantly lying, it's like, bro, we are 2 grown people and you are constantly lying. Why? What is the need to lie? People lie in order to hide what they are doing. And if you guys are 24 years old, 30 years old, it's like, why do you need somebody who's constantly lying to you? Like, little white lies create big lies, and then, you know, if your significant other finds out whatever the lie is, it's like, okay, then trust issues comes along, and trust is broken and all that stuff. It just starts building up like some stairs, like white lies, big lies, trust is broken, people are getting hurt, and at the top, nobody trusts nobody. So it's like, why be in a relationship like that? The people who lie are just very immature, and they're just not ready to be in a relationship. Number 7, fear of being single. The fear of being single just means that this person, like, if you try to leave this person, he's like, oh my god, no, I'm nothing without you. Like, if you leave, I'm gonna kill myself. Or he starts putting this stuff in your head to make you stay, because this person is scared to be single or doesn't want to be single. And if this person is telling you, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm sorry, but leave at this point, because at this point the relationship is very, very toxic. And at the end of the day, what I experienced, he didn't do it. It was just kind of his way of trapping me back in, because he knows we are very sweet, vulnerable, and whatever this toxic person says, we are going to believe, and we're going to be like, oh my god, if I leave, he's going to, you know, commit suicide. I don't want that. Let me just stay. Let me take more punches, or let me settle for this guy, or let me, you know, let me give him another chance. He won't do it again. The moment you say, okay, he's gonna continue to do what he's been doing. It's just a lie. It's just a lie for you to stay, because they are scared to stay single, because he knows or she knows they will never find somebody like you. They know that. They know that. And when this starts happening, this also gets put into your head. Like, dang, I'm nothing without him. Because this toxic person is literally sitting there drilling it into your head like, okay, if you leave, you have nothing without me. But really it's vice versa. Because I kid you not, if you leave, you will find somebody that will cherish the hell out of you and treat you right. But he will not find somebody that will treat him right. So he's scared that whatever you're doing to him, treating him right, cooking, doing this and this, he will not get. And he knows that. This is why he's drilling it into your head that you're nothing without him, because he wants you to stay. He wants to have you on lock. He wants to keep you to himself. Something like that. Nobody wants to be in a relationship where they're constantly crying and wondering if that person is cheating, or wondering if that person is going to hit them, or wondering if any little word you say is going to start an argument. At the end of the day, you deserve happiness, and you deserve to be treated like the queen or king that you are. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for somebody that's going to treat you like shit. So the next one is codependency. And this person cannot function without you. That's just a no for me. When this guy is literally dependent on you to do everything, it's like, why am I in a relationship? You're not helping anything. That's a no for me. I'm sorry. Number 9, the relationship is abusive. That's self-explanatory. Abusive is this person lays a hand on you, or even verbal abuse. If this person is putting their hands on you, literally get out. Get out while you can, before it gets worse. Because the moment they put their hands on you, it's over with, and they will cry to you and get on their knees. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. It will happen again. Trust me, it will happen again. So the moment it happens, leave. But at this point, you should have been left. But if you haven't, I understand. But this is your moment to get out. To get out of that relationship, because it's only going to get worse. I promise you, it's going to get worse. So at that point, go seek help. Rather that's, going to a therapist or calling the cops, putting a restraining order. Whatever you have to do to get out of that relationship, do it before it's too late. Even verbal abuse, guys. When this person is constantly talking to you in a manner that he doesn't even have any respect for you, it's like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and let this person call me out my name. Verbal abuse can also affect you in so many ways, mentally and physically. You don't want that, because it's damaging yourself. It's making you unhealthy and unhappy. If a guy or a girl really loves you, they will never put their hands on you. Never. And if it gets to that point, you guys should not be together. You should never let that happen. Because the moment you let it happen, they know, oh, she's gonna let me, she let me get away with it. I said I'm sorry, I cried, I fake cried or whatever. She forgave me, and I still have her here right by my side. You don't want that. Because these people are gonna start thinking like, oh, she was okay with me hitting her, now I'm gonna come harder. Oh, she was okay with me throwing something at her, she forgave me, they're gonna go harder. They were okay with me banging her head against the window, I'm gonna go harder. It's just a cycle, and you gotta break that cycle. You have to break that cycle, and you are going to be okay. Trust me. You might feel like you're not gonna be okay, but you're going to be okay. I promise you. This is the last sign, guys, and the last sign is waiting for someone to change. So after they've done all these toxic traits, this person will literally sit there and beg you not to leave, and will sit there and cry to you and tell you, I will change, I will change, and I will change. Who you fooling? Because it's not gonna happen. If a person constantly says, I'm going to change, and it keeps happening every single day, they're not gonna change. They're not gonna change this, because someone who really wants to change and better themselves they will put that effort into changing themselves, to realizing their mistakes. But trust me when I say this, they're not gonna realize till you leave. And they might change, they might not, who knows. But at that moment, that's not your place to say like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stay to see if they change. No, because they're not gonna do it. And you know, let's say you say, okay, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna give you a chance to change, and then the next time again it happens, okay, and you tell them, okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to change. It's just a constant cycle again. You're gonna keep telling them, okay, I'll give you a chance to change. These people aren't gonna change because you already allowed it to happen in the first place. They're just gonna keep digging deeper until something tragic happens. And I don't want that for you guys. So when I tell you guys trust me, it's because I went through it, and I would not wish what I went through upon anybody. It sucks, and it hurts and it breaks you, but it makes you. So if you guys are in a relationship and these signs that I told you guys are happening in your relationship, get out while you can. If you're already in it too deep, as in like there's abuse, go seek help, call the cops, put a restraining order on them, and leave. Because I don't want it to get worse to the point where you ended your life or they ended your life. I too was like, no, he'll change, this and this, I wasn't in love, this and that. But the person who was actually getting hurt was me, both physically and mentally. I was going through a lot: depression, anxiety, suicide, abuse. So it's like I put myself through that, and I wish I was big enough and just strong enough to say, I'm leaving, So like I said, guys, if you need help, tell somebody what you are going through so they can help you. I didn't want this video to be sad or anything, but this video was very, very highly requested just because what I went through. So I was like, you know what, I love to help you guys out, so I'm gonna tell you all the signs that I know of. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Until next time, bye.